Hey everybody, Misaki here, and welcome back to another episode of Shining Force. In this one we are going to be continuing into a third video of this fight here on her way towards Demon Castle to confront Misheala, and hopefully we'll actually finish the video here. I'm willing to actually spend a bit extra time over the 20-minute mark to get there if needed, depending on how close we are once we hit 20 minutes. So as you'll notice, when you get down towards this last bend around the mountains here towards the bottom of the field, you have two master mages here that you'll want to be looking out for. Make sure you don't get your party too close together as you get closer to this last bend. That way you don't get them trapped in a casting a freeze 2 and get a lot of your party members blasted at once with it. So as you get closer to where this last bend is with these couple of mages, make sure to spread your party out a little bit more. That way that you don't have any trouble with those mages hitting a group of them at once. And you're not sitting there wasting time healing a large group of your party as opposed to moving forward and finishing the fight. Now for the most part I didn't have too much trouble from this point on. Alright, so our golem is attacking the Balboy right there, and Balboy avoided the attack. As I was saying, from this point on, I didn't have too much trouble with fighting and keeping everyone alive, but I did start having to use the healing items a decent bit more from here on out, so you might need to as well. So just remember to keep up with your healing when they start taking decent damage. Our leader got 19 experience there, and he had done, let me check this way, about, I'm gonna say 14 damage. I will double check that in post and mark it up there. Alright, so we're just going to continue to be moving everyone down through the forest and get them into the grass here so they can move a little easier at the moment. Unfortunately, right there, we put May where Ken could have gone. Move Chris all the way over to the forest there. And I know the mountains and the forests are both a 30% land effect, but it gets her closer to the grass where she can have a bit of an easier time moving. The golem attacks her leader twice for 1 damage each time, doing a total of 2 damage there. And again, the priest and the couple guys there by the castle do a couple of small, really weird movements. And I'm just going to move our leader down a little bit further there. Yeah, sorry, a bit of weirdness with my voice. Alright, I nearly forgot about the, I nearly forgot about those mages when I moved the leader down by him. Alright, why not? We'll have Gort finish off the golem if he can hit. So the Gort attacks the golem and does 13 points of damage, defeating him. Got 28 experience, 380 coins. And I'm going to be moving everyone down along the beach here, where they get the best movement out of the land, and try to keep them up enough to avoid drawing the attention of the mages too heavily. And as I move them towards the mages, I'm going to keep them spread out a little bit to avoid getting hit by the freeze level 2 spells in a large group, so you don't have a situation like before where we have 2 or 3 characters that need a heal right away. Alright, let's move Xylo right there. Move you right there. Alright, so he's going to cast freeze level 2 on Xylo here. Hits him for 10 points of damage. He's down to half health now, so we should heal him again at least. I'm gonna move Balboy over the mountains there. Let's have Luke come down and attack this Master Mage. He attacks and does 19 points of damage. Gained 8 experience, level increased to 10, defense increased by 2, speed increased by 1. Alright, let's space out Ernest there a little bit more. Now they're just doing a couple more weird movements there with everyone. I know it's been kind of counterproductive moving on our Tau all the way over to the side there into the mountains, but I'm trying to keep people from being targeted too easily by these guys. You do need to be healed still somewhat. And as I just said, you definitely need to be healed after getting hit right there. Alright, nope. There we go. Let's have Chris heal Xylo. So she's going to have her cast heal level 1. Heals him for 13 points. And she's going to get 10 experience. Alright, Bulbora, you stay there for the moment. He's going to cast Freeze level 2 right in front of him on Luke. Hits Luke for 10 points of damage. And now we're back to Luke's turn. I'll move Ernest down there. Move Gord up out of the way. Let's move Tau in a little bit more. Why not? Hit him with his own spell here. So Henri casts Freeze level 2. Hits him for 11 points of damage. Henri got 8 experience. Leave the leader up right there. We have Lao move up. Darn it, hit the wrong command there. Luckily that one mage is staying where they are, but now he's actually going to cast on Luke and Henri. So now Luke's going to have to be healed as he gets hit for another 9 damage, and Henri gets hit for 11. So I now have 3 people to heal. And I already used your healing item. So let's move you up. And I'll have Bulbora finish off the mage. Bulbora attacks the mage for 9 points of damage, defeating him. Got 26 experience and 850 coins. Alright, Ken, you stay up there to get healed. Ernest, you stay where you are at the moment. I'm going to regroup everyone a tiny bit, keeping them spread out a little bit like I said, to move them down a little bit further towards this next mage. Alright, here we go. Allow you heal Ken this time. It's Ken for 11 points. And he gains another 10 experience. Alright, Luke and Henri, I said, right? So to help out, I'm just going to have May use her healing herb on Henri here. Heals her for 9 points, and she won't get any experience, but it helps me keep Henri alive longer, and saves me a turn of healing. So let's start moving everyone down a bit more. And now it looks like I need to start spreading them out too. We just need to move down because you're kind of low on mana, Chris, and I'd already used your healing item earlier on. Okay, what was it? Ken? No. It was Luke. Yeah, but I can't get to him. Alright, Tau, you use your herb, my bad, on Luke. Get him healed up a little bit for 9 points. He has a bit more health to deal with everything. We'll move our leader over there to spread everyone out a little bit more. At this point, spreading people out is a bit difficult because you do have a bit of limited space and movement range. So just taking out the mages quickly is kind of your best option here. So Xylo inflicts 18 points of damage when attacking the Master Mage and gets 8 experience there. Move down Ernest as well. He's going to attack Xylo. hits him for 3 points of damage. Then we'll move Bulborb over there across the mountains and leave him there for the moment until we can get everyone down and across. Alright, Gort, you stay there. Ernest, your turn again, so I'll have you attack him. Ernest attacks the Master Mage. Does 16 points of damage defeating him. Got 33 experience, 850 coins. And now we can just focus on moving everyone down past the bend here. Which will be nice, is we don't have to worry too much about taking our time and having people sit back. As especially because we're still dealing with the mountains and the forests, making us go through them again here to get around this spot. It will slow us down a decent bit. So we move Xylo up there, that way he's out of the way. And start moving everyone down. Alright, Bulborb, you stay where you are. You go over there, Ken. I kind of figured that Golem might move up and attack us. I hit Bulborb for 5 points of damage there. I'll potentially have to heal him. Seems like we can potentially finish this fight in this video, but it might go a little bit past 20 minutes decently, so we'll see how long it takes to get through this little mountain bend here. Alright, nice. I can move Gort all the way down there. That helps quite a bit. Let's move Luke all the way across right there. Move Chris down and over. Oh great, and now he's attacking the leader, but he should be okay. Hit your leader for 1 point of damage. And Tao still can't move much, and neither can Lao because he's right there. And I'm gonna move the leader just so I can have other people get a shot. Alright, sure, why not? We'll have May attack the Golem. So she attacks. He does 15 points of damage, got 21 experience. Move Xylo up a little further, that way he's closer. That's right, we don't have that style of like rare weapon for the knights just yet. Since you're level 10, we're not going to attack with you. We'll have Chris attack you directly, hopefully kill you. Chris attacks, does 1 point of damage, and got 2 experience. I was hoping she'd kill it. Alright, so the Golem attacks Chris back and does 1 damage to her. Alright, now we can kind of move Tao up a little bit. Xylo, you stay there at the moment. May, you move down. Gort, we'll move you up and have you finish him off. Gort finishes him off with 12 points of damage with only 1 hit point left. 25 experience, 380 coins. And now once again, we can focus on moving everyone forward. Which will be nice as we're still moving a lot of them through the mountains and the forests, down through the mountain pass here at this bend at the bottom of the battlefield. And we'll potentially have an enemy or two. Well, no, I don't think we're going to have those 2 enemies come up at us. I think they mostly just sit there and defend the castle. It looks like this High Priest might actually come up and attack us, but time will tell here in the next couple of rounds. Oh, darn it, I couldn't move Ken up too much further. Oh yeah, looks like he is going to potentially move up and attack us. But he's only moving 1 square at a time right now. Alright, I'm not going to move the leader right out in the open right there. But I will make some space up there for everyone, so it'll be easier to get the last couple of people through. Alright, Luke, you're good. Henry, I want you to sit back so you don't get targeted. May, I can't really move you. I'll move Ernest down there to defend the leader. Right there. Now I have units. I have attackers in front of all of my casters and the leader, so they're out of direct melee damage danger. And let's start moving everyone forward some now, and get into trying to take out these last two enemies and finish this battle off once. Our High Priest attacked Ernest, and takes 12 damage. I was actually kind of surprised that he took that much damage. Like an Ever Leader attacked the High Priest, hits him for 28 damage, defeating him. Got 32 experience and 750 coins. Now both Bobroy and Ernest need to be healed, it looks like. Xylo's okay, he's got some health missing, but he's not too bad off, considering he's got 40 health. And Luke is about down 10 health, but he should be okay. So now we're just going to move forward to take out this last enemy here and make our way into Demon Castle. And I know where we are on the minutes, but don't worry, I will finish off this fight regardless beforehand. So the Bow Rider attacks Bobroy, doing 15 damage, bringing him down to 2 hit points left. So that was kind of dumb to move him where I did, but I didn't think the Bow Rider could hit him right there. So once he gets a turn again, I'll pull Bobroy back so that he doesn't get killed on us. And now you can see why at this point, even though I hadn't used items up to now, having items on everyone is beneficial. Alright, leader, you can stay right there for the moment. Need to be somewhat careful with this so we don't draw too much attention from the Bow Rider too quickly. Alright. Actually, you're fine where you are. You heal Ernest there, Chris. Be one of your last couple heals. Heals him for 12 points. And she is going to get 10 experience from it. And the Warrior is going to move one space and attack May now. And hits May for 6 points of damage. May attack him. So May attacks the Bow Rider, hits it for 22 damage, defeating him, got 12 experience and 900 coins, and the battle is finally finished. Misheala is said to possess the Sword of Light. You must enter her castle and get it. With that legendary weapon, you stand a much better chance against Dark Soul. Alright, so we finished the battle, and we can now enter Demon Castle, but before that, I'm actually going to head back to town to restock on items and take some items that I had sitting off of other characters for storage and replace them. So I'm actually going to call the video here, and in the next one we'll actually be tackling Demon Castle, guys. in the hopes of defeating Misheala and finally obtaining the Sword of Light, which will hopefully give us a much better handle on Dark Soul. So until then, everybody, remember to subscribe, like, and leave a comment below if you would like, and I'll see you all then. Goodbye.